Finally, we are in Togo.
They refer to most African countries as underdeveloped, whilst you're the same people causing the underdevelopment by ripping us off of our treasures in collaboration with our elite leaders. It's such an irony. Well, that's beside the point. Welcome to the Slave Coast. Yeah, you heard me right, the Slave Coast. Such a demeaning nickname to some beautiful West African countries along the coast. For example, Togo, where we are right now, a name derived from the fact that these were the most used coastal areas for the treacherous business called the slave trade, the most infamous being the transatlantic slave trade, spanning from the 16th to the 19th century. When the Europeans arrived in Africa, especially West Africa, with their goods, and enslaved and transported our abled men and women across the oceans to build their nations on plantations in the Americas and Caribbeans, under very traumatic conditions, and then returning the process from these plantations to the nations of Europe, building these nations and in turn calling our own nations underdeveloped. Such a big irony. Anyways, this is still besides the point. The point is, we are in this beautiful country called Togo. The name Togo means behind the river, directly translated from the Ewe language as a tribute to its numerous water bodies, the biggest one being the sea along which it is located. Togo, also nicknamed the Slave Coast, is a small West African country located south along the Gulf of Guinea. It has a population of 9.5 million, the capital city being Lomé, which also extends south of the Gulf of Guinea, immediately across the Aflao border. Its direct neighbors are Ghana to the west, Benin to the east, and Burkina Faso to the north. It serves as one of the most important maritime business and logistics hubs for the landlocked nations in West Africa, that is Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali. Togo became a German colony during the scramble for Africa from 1884 to 1914. At the time, it was officially called the Togoland Protectorate, but when Germany was defeated during the First World War in 1914, the region was taken over by the French and British, and subsequently they divided the region between themselves in 1916, the British taking over the western part called the British Togoland, and the French taking over the eastern part called the French Togoland, which is today's Republic of Togo. Apparently, at that point in time, it officially became a French colony until 1960, when it gained its independence on the 27th of April, led by the revolutionary Silvanus Epifano Olympio. Talking about Olympio Silvanus, he is one of the greatest revolutionary leaders Africa has ever had, and I feel like he's not celebrated enough. Just like Kwame Nkrumah, he became the first prime minister and the first president of his country, Togo. He became prime minister on the 27th of April 1960. That was the very day when Togo got its independence, led by himself. On the 13th of January 1963, there was a coup d'etat organized by Oyasinbe Yadema, through which Olympio Silvanus was assassinated. He was assassinated because he was fighting for the sovereignty of the people of Togo and also for the economic independence of Togo from France. And most importantly, he was fighting for a sovereign currency for the country, Togo.
Hi guys, so we just arrived in Togo and we are boarding this keke home. Alors, mais tu vas venir comment? Oh, look at our fresh alaga.
Oh, calm down.
Oh. Hey, look how my host is looking fresh. Okay, we couldn't board that keke again. But so far, guys, look at how Togo is looking. Look at Hotel Lily. Rooftop hotel. Oh my god. So first impression about Togo, right? You have lots of hotels just as you cross the border. Hotel Lily, Hotel Seaside.
And there you go with a tabletop small business selling provisions, very common in Ghana as well.
This is a bar salon. Lots of bars. You know, when you get to the border of Burkina Faso in Hamile, it is not that vibrant like this place. But you can see that this place is so vibrant. You see lots of businesses going on here, lots of bikes for transport, lots of hotels, just as you cross the border into Togo. As you can see, like, the place is vibrant. It's already about 8 p.m. in the evening, but you can see that, yeah, people are still around and the place is quite busy for an evening. Yeah. Okay, so we are waiting here for a vehicle.
So as we got here, these guys who were already waiting before us were like, I should not film them. And I'm like, okay guys, I am not going to film you. Copy it. I'll film my face.
Yeah.
So we stopped two bikes to ride us severally to our destination and offered to pay them 500 CFA each, which they declined and asked for 700, thinking that we were strangers. But my brother declined and said it was too exorbitant and the normal price should be 500, but he didn't want to negotiate with them because even if they accepted the 500, they could be dramatic on the way, considering the fact that it was quite late.
All right, so they think we are strangers, so they are giving us the Muzungu prize. But you know, my host is from here, so he knows how to bargain. Guys, we have changed our mind. We want to get some drink, okay? Because I've not eaten. So let's get some drink first before we go. We have lots of bars here, like places that you can just go and enjoy yourself. Lots of hotels around just as you cross the border and enter, because like some borders are not this vibrant, some are just very dry, nothing else you can see there, but this place is quite vibrant.
So we are just deciding whether we should go to this bar, but we realized there's no light over there, so we decided to go forward.
From far, the sea is here. So another impression is that Togo is just like a coastal, like very coastal country. It's a coastal country in West Africa, and it's located in the east border of Ghana. So we're coming to sit here for a drink. Local bar. We got lots of sand. Wow. Guys, see. This food here in Togo is called sakomi. So as I got here, like I said, I'm very hungry. So this is. You have shandy. Shandy. You're not a shandy. Everything I'm fine. Shandy in Ghana is called shandy. Here is shill. So this is what they have in this their sandwich. Like just women carrying bread and salad and everything, then they do the sandwich for you. If you are in Togo and you do not taste this food, then you have never been to Togo. First thing I'm tasting is the sakomi. This shows that you are in Togo.
So this is a common street food peculiar to the Togolese people. It is called sakomi. It is basically French bread plus some colorful vegetable salad. They got lettuce in there, they got some baked beans, they got some avocado, they got dandelion, carrots, beetroot, and they added some vinegar and what have you. So at this point, I was just asking her to make it more spicy because you guys know I love me some spicy food, so she added me some more peppers too.
First food as we arrive in Togo. So yeah, this is it. This is what they have inside. They have some salad, they have some meat, noodles, yeah, and they just serve it in this poly bag because it's the women carrying it on their head. And
Another
selling.
thing I noticed here in Togo is that they also serve street food in plastic wrappers, but unlike Ghana, they do not serve in plain plastic wrappers before putting it in the colored ones. Whether the food is hot or cold, they just sell in these colored bags, irregardless of the color.
Really tastes good.
Okay, I just have to everything.
Sanjema.
Hey, I know.
I don't know.
Yeah, about yeah.
Not panache.
1% or 2%. 2%. Yeah, Mesmo Chile.
Guys, so this is the turkey tails that I bought on the way with pepper. Shito. This thing you can eat it with bread. I know I'm just eating. Meet my brother, my host. Okay, my brother, my host. Now you guys said, hey, it's not your brother, it's not your brother. My brother, my host. So we are going to meet his mom today because she said the last time she saw me, it's been so long. Guys, we are ready to go. Let's go.
So I was told that here in Lomé, Togo, yeah, I can't tell that about other places in Togo or even Ghana, but here it is unlawful for two people to sit on the same bike. In addition to the rider, only one person in addition to the rider must be on a bike at all times, and everybody on that bike must wear a helmet. And irregardless of you driving or riding, you are supposed to necessarily respect the traffic lights at all times. If not, you'll be sanctioned by the law enforcing officers.
At night, most of those buildings are hotels. That is my host. So they say the oldest hotel over here is called the Lebene Hotel. Hotel is called Lebene. Yeah, this very hotel is the oldest in Togo. Oh, it's looking beautiful. Wow, I think they have a program over there. Ministry of Sports. Like I told you, Togo is a coastal country. Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger, most of them, they get their logistics from Togo ports, their harbor, and also from Ghana. Okay, but they deal more with Togo than Ghana because, you know, Togo is a French-speaking country like them. This is around their big market. This is the most in their big market. Hotel Santa Maria. Wow. You can see the Hotel Santa Maria. Lots of hotels. Jama Beach. This particular beach is called Jama Beach. Wow, one thing I can say, like I'm impressed. My impression is that these people like chilling. The police like chilling. As you can see, look at the beach side. This beach. Jama Beach. hotel and restaurants. Like when you're in Togo, like Lome, around the border, oh, so many hotels. Ablogame, yeah. Now we are in the neighborhood. We are in the neighborhood where people live. People's residents are here. Some are hotels. And we, like I said, we are going to Ablagame. That is where my host lives. So I'm going directly to his mom's place. People's residence. Welcome home, guys. Oh, Makojo Inavo. So. Sorry. Guys, I was taking the helmet away. Can you imagine? So, we are home. Welcome to Togo, everybody. Welcome to Togo. So yeah, this is where I'm coming. This is my final destination, and I hope you guys enjoy this video and you like it. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe, and don't hesitate to support. Okay, yeah, this is where we are coming. This is the house we are coming to. This is where my host's mother lives. So yeah, I'm coming to her place. Oh, sweet host. Alright guys, I'll see you. Davi. Good evening. You don't so. Finally, we are here, and this will be my bed for the period that I'll be staying here. Currently, they're just working on getting me a SIM card, and that's the ceiling looking beautiful. Anyways, see you in the next one. Until then, keep having a zen tour of my videos. Bye.